Welcome to the court card videos for the Suit of Pentacles. And before we get into the Page and Knight of Pentacles, which is what this video is specifically covering, let me just do an overview of the Pentacles court cards in general. So you've probably heard me mention before the Page, Knight, Queen, and King in the court cards all represent different stages of maturity or expression. And with the earth element, this comes through in everyday life, in our wealth, our health, our well-being, everything that affects our physical world. Sometimes these cards show up as real people, or they could represent situations and energy, depending on the cards that are surrounding it in a reading. So these can reveal how you handle things in the real world: work, money, health, home, routine, and resources. All of the physical, tangible stuff. All right, let's dive into the Page of Pentacles now. This is the element of earth, as this whole suit has been. And the zodiac sign is Capricorn, and the planetary influence is Saturn. This is a grounded card. It has a strong connection to long-term growth and responsibility. It can often mean the very beginning of something, or somebody who's in the beginning of something, like an apprentice. The Page of Pentacles points to where the energy, time, or resources need to be invested. It might relate to a new job, starting a training program, learning a practical skill, or committing to something in this real world. There's so many different scenarios. I think you get the idea. But this is truly about slow building momentum, staying present, planting the seeds. This card can indicate the beginning of steady effort, so creating that actionable foundation that can make a difference in your life. So it's steady effort over quick results. And it speaks of learning through doing, showing up consistently, and building something that can stand the test of time. And in the image, you see the page holding a single coin, and he's gazing at it with intent, a sense of purpose. And they're standing in an open field full of potential, reminding us that growth happens through intention and focus. And the key aspect of this card is its connection to the physical body and action. This is showing you that when you use the other elements along with the earth element, you can really create something that's solid. It's about taking those real steps forward, whether it's a routine, tangible action, or what have you. And the Page of Pentacles carries a quiet strength, a steady, grounded energy that's willing to take the first step, even without seeing the entire path. The shadow side of the Page of Pentacles can show up as procrastination, lack of follow through, lack of knowledge on how to follow through, or just getting stuck in the planning phase without ever taking action. And while big dreams are always exciting, without commitment and consistent effort, they remain just that, dreams. Okay, before we move on to the Knight of Pentacles, I want to give you the password so you can download the play sheets for this Page and Knight of Pentacles. The password is steady, all lowercase. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, you have to sign up for the free series, Mastering the Minor Arcana. The link's in the description below, where you can sign up to get the free play sheets, the entire series of 56 play sheets. They have fill in the blanks, as well as questions to help you dive deeper into your experience with each card. And there's an affirmation to help you harness the energy of each of the cards. Sign up today. All right, let's move on to, this relates to the zodiac sign of Taurus, and the planetary influence is Venus. The card's all about dedication, hard work, steady progress. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who's committed to long-term goals, taking their time to build something stable and lasting. It's a lot like the Page, but more experience moving forward. And this is actually the slowest Knight in the Minor Arcana cards, so it reminds us that success is built over time and with experience gained. There's no shortcuts here, just consistent effort and focusing on doing what's right. The Knight values stability and puts in the work every day to create lasting results. In the image, the horse isn't moving, so this is the most stagnant Knight of the deck, which can sometimes show up in the shadow side, but overall, He's holding with determination that big pentacle. They're not rushing, but they're moving forward with purpose. Maybe he has a methodical plan, wants to have that attention to detail. So that takes slowing down to really pay attention. And the Knight of Pentacles is about sticking to the plan, which has a strong connection to routine and responsibility. It also speaks to the power of consistency, showing up every day, staying focused. This really helps move forward in a way that's sustainable success. The shadow side of the Knight of Pentacles is it can show up as someone who's stubborn, or even lazy, someone who doesn't like sticking to a routine for long. So being aware of these things, you can shift and change where you need to. Sometimes there can be a need of discipline and flexibility. And remember that not everything needs to be planned to death or controlled, but sometimes there needs to just be a framework, slight boundaries that help keep things moving in the same direction. All right, that's it for the Page and Knight of Pentacles. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.